Shake it up.
The music, the keyboards, and the voice with a smidgen of an accent are from Regina Spektor.
I never loved nobody fully. Always one foot on the ground.
Regina Spektor is 26, a Russian Jew. She and her family fled the anti-Semitism of the Soviet Union and emigrated to the Bronx when she was 9.
I hear in my mind all of these voices. I hear in my mind all of these words. I hear in my mind all of this music, and it breaks my heart, and it breaks my heart, and it breaks my heart. When it breaks my heart.
Regina Spektor has a new CD called Begin to Hope. Many of the songs are piano ballads. She started playing piano when she was 6. And when the family left Russia, the family piano had to stay behind. It was a small brown upright, a Petrov.
Yeah, so it's so sad. It never ever stops being less sad. But it's sad on so many levels. My mom, she entered the conservatory when she was 16. Her dad, my grandfather, he gave her that piano as a present for entering the conservatory, and she'd had it all through her piano life. I had that piano near me as long as my memory extends. Like, it was always there.
What did you do when you came to the Bronx? You didn't have a piano. How did you replace that sort of in your mind?
Well, I had a really amazing teacher in Russia, and she gave me all these pieces and kind of encouraged me to practice on hard surfaces,
On hard surfaces?
Yeah, because you need to have certain resistance. And so I'd sit down by a windowsill and I'd just be staring out a window and I'd just be playing.
I want to ask you about one of the songs on the new CD. It starts with these big classical-sounding piano chords. This is the song Après Moi.
I definitely love the fact that I was able to put a little bit of Russian into it. I never sing in Russian. I didn't write the words. I used a couplet from the Russian poet Boris Pasternak.
Писать о феврале на взрыв бокал, грохочущая слякоть весною черною горит февраль, достать чернил и плакать, писать о феврале на взрыв бокал, грохочущая слякоть весною черною горит.
What do the words mean in Russian?
Well, it's such a particular poem. It's like translating, Shakespeare. Like, you need at least I can't capture all the colors. But it starts out, February, to take out the ink and to weep. One must always write about February while weeping. It feels very good to sing in Russian. It just feels so good inside my body.
You do something vocally in this song. You have sort of a kind of a hiccup with your voice.
Oh, yeah, I make a lot of noises, definitely. I think it started out by the fact that it was so hard to start writing songs after having played such beautiful music my whole life. Classical music by great composers. And then to go from that and start kind of doing these very crude rhythms and simple chords and try to develop even some sort of a semblance of a dexterity of between the voice and the piano when I was writing my own songs. I think a lot of the times, like hiccups or, all these like tss, buh, or almost like trying to imply machines, or it's like suddenly discovering that you also have a tambourine inside your throat, and if you do a certain thing just so, you could get that tambourine sound, and so then you start putting more tambourine into your music or something. There's a lot of songs that have like or even like a song like Edit, it's got this part where it's like edits, edits, edits.
There's something really chameleon-like about your singing, and you'll go from being very giddy on one song to being sort of a pure balladeer, which, a lot of musicians and a lot of singers do anyway, but I just wonder whether you see it in some way as if you're an actor playing different parts in these songs.
Yeah. My songs, they're not really personal. They're not like about me, I'm not writing about this is my relationship, how like a lot of singer-songwriters do it. I think songwriters are more related to fiction writers. There's so much fun and there's so much privilege in being able to create stories in song. The Odyssey was a story in song. To me, that's so beautiful. All those painted characters, all those travels and adventures, and it's like, why does Dumas get to do that with Count Monte Cristo, but a songwriter has to sing in their own voice and it's almost like putting this ball and chain around your foot and being, sentenced to being yourself. Who the hell wants to be themselves all the time? It's so boring.
Regina Spektor, thanks very much. Good to talk with you.
Thank you.
Regina Spektor's new CD is titled Begin to Hope. You can hear more songs at our website, npr.org. You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.